Boy howdy do we have a whole lot of news for you today. Welcome back everybody to Teekas Trading Post. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jackson.
And let's get right into the news.
Starting off with the Black Series. Now the Black Series had some absolutely amazing reveals. Now the first one that we have for you today is Ki-Adi-Mundi as he appears in Revenge of the Sith. This will actually be the first packaged Black Series Revenge of the Sith character that we will have in the line, which is pretty exciting. The figure looks really, really good too, and it doesn't come out until next year on fan channels.
Once again, Hasbro has given us a really cool build-up, kind of 2-in-1 figure. Right now we have the Endor Commando that comes with two faces, kind of like how SH Figure Arts or some Figma figures work. When that face just pops off and you slap on a new one. We got two faces and one of them is really cool because it just happens to be old man Captain Rex from Endor, which has been confirmed through other things like Dave Filoni. This figure is super cool and I love having that face because now we can make customs with it.
Next is arguably the most controversial Black Series figure that we had for all the reveals. It is ARC Trooper Jesse. Now, personally, I'm very, very excited for this. I'm happy that now we have Jesse, so maybe that can introduce the concept of adding 5s later in the line. We completely understand that the helmet isn't accurate at all. And with me, I have the TVC Jesse that they had made in that ARC Trooper pack that was for one of their collector cons. Now, as you can see, he has the fin and he has the rangefinder. So in the reasoning that Hasbro made the figure the way they did, they literally just copied the TVC figures that they made, which classic Hasbro reuse, there's nothing we can really do about it, but I'm really excited. It comes out for pre-order, or just order, I'm sure, in March of this year, March 16th, so be sure to check that out really soon. It'll be exclusive to Walmart for their Collector's Con.
Once again, Hasbro is coming out with their special no plastic packaging figures. We got the Revenge of the Jedi Darth Vader. Now this is a nice homage to the Return of the Jedi pre-working title before the movie came out, and it's based off this lovely poster that's on the front of the box. The Darth Vader is sculpted in a red plastic with black highlights and a cape that is like a blackish red crimson color. I like this figure a lot. I think it's really cool. I like when they do repaints like this in a special box and they make it just for like some event. That way it's not like a mainline figure that's taking up spots on pegs. This is going to be something that you're only going to be able to get through Hasbro Pulse, and I think it looks really cool.
And finally, for Black Series reveals, we had the reveal of the Black Series Scout Trooper helmet, which looks fantastic. They showed up on the stream that does open in the front, how we see it do in Rebels and other pieces of media as well. The detail on this looks really good. I bet the voice changer on it isn't going to sound anything like a Stormtrooper, but I could very much care less about that aspect of the helmet. It's going to be awesome, and I definitely will pick it.
Alright, and with any stream, that means that we got some pipelines. So here are the pipelines for the Black Series. Starting off with Luke Skywalker from the Book of Boba with a Grogu. This is going to be another build-up pack, and I mean, it's another Grogu. It's bound to happen, especially with Mando Season 3 around the corner. There's going to be more Grogu re-releases and build-up packs just so they can steal your money. Next up is a figure that's going to have a lot of people excited, especially if you're a fan of Knights of the Old Republic. It is a deluxe Darth Malgus figure. We have no images of this so far, but this is it's on that pipeline, and lots of people are going to be excited about it. We'll have to see. I hope it's a completely new sculpt for every ounce of the figure because it is such a unique person. But knowing Hasbro, they're going to find some way to reuse some parts. So we'll have to see. And finally, this is something that's going to make a lot of people really excited. We have an Ahsoka Trooper or Ahsoka Loyalist helmet coming to the Black Series. This is going to be a repaint of the helmet that we just got. There's a review coming up on that sometime soon, so please keep your eyes out for that. It is such a cool helmet. Unfortunately, I will never pick that up because I made my own, so I don't need to buy it, and I'm kind of salty because now everybody's going to have it, and I'm not special anymore. But if you don't have it already, make sure that you pick it up. It's going to look great.
Moving on to the line that got quite a bit of love this stream, the TVC. The first reveal that we have for you today is the Return of the Jedi Han Solo. It does have some new pieces and an updated head sculpt. It doesn't look bad in my opinion. Looks like Harrison Ford, so if you don't have this already, you might as well just get it.
Next, coming with that TVC love, we have a figure for Admiral Piet. I don't know how to say his name, but man, this figure looks good.
Oh my goodness, is this next TVC figure absolutely amazing. We got to look at the Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, and his helmet comes off to reveal Hayden Christensen's face. And it also comes with a cut-off arm too for that effect in the Emperor's Throne Room fight scene. This looks amazing. I wish the Black Series had something like this, and you're really, really lucky if you're a TVC collector picking this up.
Ah, yes, Hasbro, once again, being lazy? No, they can never. Here's a re-release of Hauser from that pack that they came out with not too long ago, but they fixed the name on it. But it's the old body, which doesn't make any sense when we move on to this next reveal.
Speaking of clones, we finally got the reveal of the new Phase 2 clone on the brand new sculpted TVC body. Now, this looks absolutely amazing. It looks perfect for what it is supposed to be in proportionate size for a clone. Not too big, not too small, it's just right. And it's coming up for the Andor series, which is pretty dope if you ask me.
Now here's a figure I am super excited for. We had the reveal of the TVC Star Killer. Now this is a re-release of an old figure in the same packaging, but a lot of people didn't have this figure and a lot of people wanted it. And one of those people is me. I don't just want it in the TVC form. I want it in Black Series. Please get me a nice scanned Sam Witwer face for a Black Series Star Killer. That would be so freaking cool. I would love it so much. Hasbro, please do it.
Did somebody say Waxer? Hasbro also announced that they'll be coming out with a 4-pack of 212 clones led by Lieutenant Waxer himself. Now this looks awesome. I couldn't be more excited that they're putting a named clone in such a small pack with amazing detail too. This for myself might just be a must for a pickup.
And I'm here again with more pipelines. This time for TVC, we have a pipeline of Luke from the Book of Boba Fett. In his training appearance, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader in a battle-damaged Vader, so that can only mean one thing. TVC is going to be getting a figure that looks a lot like this, with that slashed open helmet. This is a custom that we have done. I cannot remember the name of the person that sent us the head and where we got it from, but it's a resin printed face and it looks fantastic. Very inexpensive, very easy to do custom. You just pop off one head and put on another. But TVC is going to be getting their own one of these. I wish Black Series could get some stuff like that too. Come on, Black Series. We like Vader. That isn't just repainted in red plastic. Come on. I want a new Vader. There's also another Scout Trooper and a Scout Bike from Mando. But didn't TVC just get a speeder bike? And finally, probably the coolest of all is they're going to be getting a N1 Starfighter from Book of Boba and Mando Season 3.
We really do not care about retro, but they're coming out with the Mandalorian. In the pipeline for the retro collection though, we do have Cad Bane from the Book of Boba Fett, as well as Luke Skywalker, Grogu, another Mandalorian, wow, Boba in his nomad appearance, a Tusken Raider, Fennec Shan, and Black Chrysanthemum. Wow, are we so thrilled for all of these.
Somebody at LEGO is getting fired because we had this leak of the sail barge set. Now this is probably going to be something for the Return of the Jedi anniversary this year, but this kind of looks like it's going to be a UCS set with the scale of it. Now here is why somebody's getting fired, and this is different from every other LEGO leak there's ever been in the past couple months. Usually we get LEGO leaks distributed to different channels and providers with a low res image that comes out a day or two before the actual set is announced, and then we get the price point and the release date. These are stamped confidential. That's a no-no. Usually you're not supposed to see that. These sets are probably still being worked around and have a couple months until they're gonna be boxed. So there was this set, but some other notable sets that are really exciting is there's going to be the Eye of Saruman from Lord of the Rings, there's going to be the Elven City of Rivendell, and there's going to be a Legend of Zelda set. Yeah, somebody at LEGO has done a big ol' oopsie, and they're getting canned, for sure.
Holy cow! Do we really hate Funko? And wow, were there way too many Funko reveals this week for Return of the Jedi specifically. The first one that we have for you today is Vader, Luke in Jabba's palace, Bausch Leia, Endor Leia, Jabba and C-3PO, Luke versus Darth Vader.
Jackson got withered away by talking about $11 plastic crack. for all you people with undeveloped frontal lobes. So I'm here to finish off the rest of them. We got Wicket the Ewok. We got the Emperor in the chair. We got Maximus Bimbo. Disclaimer, I know it's Max Rebo. Don't kill me out of the basement. We got Ewok playing the drums, and I actually think this was kind of funny. We have a holographic Luke Skywalker, which is just the other Luke Skywalker, but painted blue with that glow-in-the-dark material. We have a skiff build-up, which is going to be like one of those big display pieces with a Luke Skywalker and a Chewbacca already revealed, and a couple more on the way. And finally, probably the coolest reveal out of all of these, we have an in-hand picture of the Obi-Wan in Mandalorian armor. Wow, this one actually looks pretty dang neat.
My only pickup for this week was the new Black Series Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet, and wow, do I have nothing but great things to say about this helmet. I have a review coming out soon, so please be sure to check out our YouTube and make sure that you are looking at everything that we are doing so that you don't miss when this review drops, because it will be awesome.
I'm poor, so I have no pickups. So that is all for today's episode of Teekas Trading Post. We hope that you guys enjoyed all the fun and fantastic news that Star Wars has brought to you today through us. We are a vessel of your money disappearing out of your bank account. If you haven't already, please make sure that you're subscribed to the 1313 Podcast YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let us know if you're going to pick up any of these that we've talked about this week. And if you haven't already, make sure that you are following us on all of our social medias, that being Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch. Links are in the description below. And if you haven't already, support us on Patreon. In our 1313 tier, we do a giveaway every single month. Next month's giveaway is a little bit of a surprise for now. You have to stay tuned to find out what it's going to be. And if you want to keep your nipples warm this winter, make sure that you buy some merch. Link is also in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys next week. Bye!